Cagayan fell in trouble in that third quarter. What do they need to correct to get themselves right back?
They need to execute a bit better and get some quality looks on offense. Wala na, their shots have been tough shots, only mostly on mistakes made by Jumbo Plastic. But other than that, their looks haven't been that good. So they need some execution, some more ball movement. Ang tagal ng mga player nila maghawak ng bola.
Yeah, no, they were limited to only 14 points in that third frame.
You take shots like those, I mean, those are shots Jumbo can live with, a contested fadeaway.
Perez from Mandani, at yun yung binabanggit mo. AJ Mandani, hindi yung score sa stats ang pinupuno niya, but everything else he's trying to contribute.
He leads the break, he's pushing the pace really, and he's being unselfish, which you like.
Cagayan to the corner. It is Doligon, they swing it over. Away from play, whistle is blown.
Arce really battling, trying hard to get position, begging for the ball. Hasn't been easy to defend him as Anquilos picks up his fourth foul already.
Doligon off a series of picks, misses from the corner. Arce though keeps it on that side of the floor. Underneath, Junar Arce is blocked from behind as Taganas checks back into this game.
Credit Arce again, not giving up the play. He's not getting the ball on the post, so he's just finding ways to try to be effective and getting the offensive rebound, working hard.
Aguilos troops to the bench with his 4 personal fouls. Cagayan on the attack. They go to Arce. He's been the main man so far para sa kanila. Doligon lost it, had it blocked from behind. Padilla is pushing it. Alvin scoops it over to Perez. Acrobatic attempt is a miss. Arce trying to finish, bumps into Taganas. Wala ka talagang pupuntahan pag si JR ang nakabangga mo.
Running into a wall, and those are the opportunities where Cagayan has to score.
Look at that smile on JR.
Pero 3-on-2 break, you have to capitalize. Credit Taganas for holding his ground, really enforcing a tough shot. Si Arce, pagod na as he heads to the bench. Really.
Si Banga naman ang susubok dito kay Taganas as si Ruma likewise checks back in. Pinalitan niya ito si Doligon.
Doligon's struggling. He's missed 3 shots already at the very start of this fourth quarter.
3-pointer is delivered. Asidre with a huge basket para dito sa Cagayan to bring them to within 9.
They needed that badly. That's his 3rd 3-pointer already of the ball game. 11 points. The only other guy in double figures together with Arce.
Martinez has cooled down a bit. This time he attacks, trying to
just that nice
rediscover his rhythm.
And just a nice hesitation there by James Martinez. Freezes the defense a bit, allows him to get a bit deeper as he draws a foul and troops to the free throw line.
Managuelo checks back in para dito kay Cagayan. Martinez takes care of that first free throw.
16 points now for James Martinez after scoring 13 of those in the first half.
You like seeing that. Direct Francis Opilio just gave us a shot of this Jumbo Plastic bench. You want everybody on that bench, kahit hindi nga sila yung 5 sa sahig, in tune with what is going on the floor.
Yes, that's teamwork for you. Malaking bagay ang chemistry sa team. People don't really see the value of that, but it helps so much when everybody's on the same page, when you actually like the guys on your team.
Nabalita mo yung ginawa ng tropa ng bata mo? J.R. Smith in the preseason, umorder ng popcorn.
Oh, God.
Yun yung wala sa focus.
Oh.
Even if you see the same thing with Cagayan, everybody.
Lagi naman nata wala sa focus yun eh.
Sa bagay. Kahit playoffs. Free throws are delivered. The lead of Jumbo Plastic is back down to 9. Perez decides to pass it off. Mandani over to Taganas. Martinez lines it up and sends it home.
Sayang, ganda ng defense ng Cagayan. They went to a zone press. Medyo nagka-scramble, pero they found James Martinez who wide open again at the 3-point line. Pero Cagayan with a quick basket kagad to respond. And they just can't seem to get over the hump and just trim this lead down a bit closer.
10 points in the game para kay Salcedo. Taganas, offensive board. Will shoot to the line for 2 shots.
It's just tough to box J.R. Taganas out, It's a bit tough for him to be the PBA. Honestly, he's a center who's just a bit undersized really for his position. Doesn't have the quickness or the too much speed out dribbling. He can't really play in the perimeter to be a power forward. But in leagues like this, he can just be so dominant, especially rebounding and being physical inside.
Tandaan natin ang age limit netong PCBL is 33 years old. And ang focus nga is to really develop homegrown or local talent. Only a maximum 2 PhilAmps per team ang pwedeng ilaro dito as Arce re-announces his re-entry with that deuce.
16 points na rin for Arce in this game.
Martinez on the attack as Arce closing out.
Good job by Arce showing on that pick and roll, pushing James Martinez so far out. And ngayon, medyo nagkakagulo na yung offense ng Jumbo, but good patience by Padilla.
He locates Perez off that curl. Finger roll is delivered. Bonus free throw is coming up para kay Tristan Perez.
It's a very basic play there. Pick and roll, and Perez rolling hard and just finishing with the contact.
Kita mo may kilos din yung Perez, but one of the guys na na-overshadow ba ni Rosario when they were in you?
It's tough, really. I mean, you can see that he's athletic and agile enough for a power forward to just finish. Maybe a bit soft in terms of playing at the pro level, but
You develop that here.
Yeah, exactly.
You work on it.
Especially with the physicality so far in the early stages of this tournament so far. Jumbo Classic just slowly but surely building on their lead, playing solid defense, getting quality looks on offense.
Managelot delivers from within. Cagayan Valley is well within striking distance here. Haba pang basketball nito. 6:40 remaining in this game.
Especially if Jumbo doesn't play smart and they don't take care of the ball. I mean, Cagayan can just get into this game very quickly. As
Martinez is in trouble. Abiling and Napito by James.
That's exactly what they need. Force a turnover. Now you can be a bit more aggressive. Play the passing lanes, gamble a bit, trap him with the ball screen as they did there.
Kaya naman yung mga gwardya ni Coach Stevenson Chu, i-deploy niya dito. Viernes, Arellano, and Mark Lopez all checking back in together here to work against that pressure.
Magoo, this is the challenge for Cagayan talaga. The 2 shifts for Jumbo, solid pareho. Kala mo, okay, James Martinez is playing so well, pahinga na siya, pati si Mandani. Diyan naman si Viernes and si Marcy Arellano.
Arce kicks it out. Managelot working against Arellano. Uy, naiwasan si Taganas dun. Sayang, mintis lang
Yung
yung
sidestep niya, galing ng sidestep na yun.
Minsan ka lang makaiwas kay Taganas, pero nandoon naman si Karangian to clean it up.
Another floater high off the glass for Karuhian. It's just a 9-point ball game.
Mark Lopez down the middle, kicks it over. Perez puts it on the floor. Perez hesitates. Traveling ang binito sa kanya.
Another turnover again for Jumbo. So, like I said, they have to be smart and take care of the ball. If not, Cagayan will be able to make this more of a ball game.
Now all of the starters are back on para dito. So Jumbo Plastic as they try and protect this 9-point lead. The rising sun trying to get in the front court. Arellano all over Managelot. Siruma to the bench. Asidre back on. Sabay na si Asidre dito, tsaka si Karangian.
Mga stars ng Cagayan don't really have time to rest. Quick out, quick breather, and you're back in the ball game right away. That's where Jumbo has the advantage. They have a bit more depth in their lineup.
Asidre dancing with Lopez, locates Managelod. And Bongbong Managelod has made the most of the opportunity he has been given so far. Arellano, backstopping for the guys in red. Lamang nila, nababa na sa 7. Ball will remain with Jumbo, pero they only have 7 seconds remaining, and they gotta go 3/4 the length of the floor.
Great hustle again by Salcedo. Something Jumbo has to realize better is that Cagayan's basically showing hard in every pick and roll.
Viernes misses. Battle for the rebound, ends up with the guys in white. Karangian puts it up. Sumobra nga lang yung oop. But it is likewise still recovered here by
Mapaganda
Salcedo.
pa. Hindi.
Asidre misses. Ball will remain with Cagayan.
You can see the sense of urgency of this Cagayan team. They're playing harder. They know, time is not on their side. They've had a bunch of opportunities. Sayang lang yung tira ni Salcedo. He should have made that.
4:43 remaining in this game. Cagayan looking for a basket to give themselves an opportunity to steal this one. They go to Arce, and that is money in the bank para sa Cagayan.
Who else? 1-on-1 against Taganas, who played solid post defense that time. 18 points now for Arce.
Viernes on the attack. Down the middle. Lost that leather, but it is picked up by Will Arellano to Lopez. Three-pointer is a miss. Taganas battling for it. J.R. Taganas trying to carve out some space inside John Lopez's foul.
But still, okay, Mark Lopez had a good shot there, but if you're Jumbo, yung quality of shots nyo, not as good anymore. I wouldn't be surprised to see James Martinez check back in the ballgame anytime soon. He's been their best offensive player, but they need to be a little bit more calm, a little bit more organized.
Igilos has come back on. Pinagpahinga na ito sa Taganas. First free throw is good. That stops the bleeding somewhat, ano, Charles?
Oh, down to 5 na lang nun from as much as 13 points.
$75-69 after the split, but Viernes takes it away. And Jeff makes a pay.
Finally, he's gambled a bunch of times in this game. He's missed on pretty much all of them, but that time, just one-on-one defense strips the ball clean, and nice finish. Laking bagay yun. Now it gives them some more breathing room ulit.
Managelot working against Arellano.
Ayun na naman. Only one guy held the ball there, and they forced the turnover.
Mark Lopez out hustling everybody in white.
So yung Jumbo, medyo nahihirapan naman sila sa offensive end, pero at least dumidepensa pa rin sila. Pinapahirapan din nila yung Cagayan.
Viernes once again, lost it this time. Arce to Karangian. Arellano almost with a takeaway. Karangian kicks it out. Asidre from deep. Karangian back to Asidre. Ayaw talaga. Even on the point blank follow-up, hindi umubra.
Sakit nun. And penalty pa sila. So 2 free throws now for Jumbo. Pero Asidre missed 3 three-pointers in a row. Salcedo missed a sure ball alley-oop layup. Flores missed another point blank na putback sana. So, ito 8 points easily could have been just 4 points. Pero hindi, that's not the way it works. And now instead, may chance ulit ang Jumbo to make it a double-digit lead.
Banga has come back on. Pinalitan etong si Arce. Salcedo likewise checking back in. Magpapahingay na ito si Flores. 3:19 remaining in this game, Charles.
James Martinez now also back in the ball game.
As Aguilos is at the line for 2 shots. At this point, looks like makaka-recover naman etong Jumbo Plastic, but still all kinds of time for Cagayan to make up the difference. Pero kita mo yung Jumbo Plastic pa nagpe-pressure in the backcourt.
Oh, they should. And almost another turnover here. They do force a turnover kasi 13-point lead, in-erase ng Cagayan ang bilis-bilis, pero pinalik rin naman agad ng Jumbo. And that's the way to respond.
It's a 10-point ball game with 3:10 remaining. Tatawag ng timeout sina Coach Ronnie Dosico and the rest of the Rising Sun. And times on the bottom of that sked. We are on almost every night of the week. Tuesday lang hindi mapapanood ang PCBL. Every night. Pero Sunday pala dahil Sunday alauna ng tanghali.
Swerte naman yun ng mga fans natin. And you get to watch basketball almost every day. A lot of these guys, among the best in the Philippines na wala sa PBA. They're pretty much in this league.
Mark Lopez with a rebound from the weak side. Lost it on the way up though. So pagkakataon ng Rising Sun to inch closer. Arce checking back in.
Grabe si Arce, halos walang pahinga talaga.
Karangian ang pinalitan niya. Madulas ang bola. Pupunasan muna na pinapapalitan ng ating officials. Here we go. Pressure in the backcourt being applied by Jumbo. They are up by 10 but they want to make sure na hindi na makabalik pa etong Rising Sun. Banga. Catch and shoot. That's good. And they are within 8.
A little bit too aggressive there si James Martinez. Naiwanan tuloy siya. Na-force yung mga teammates to help. So libre tuloy si Banga. At this point of the game, you just need to stay in front, contain your man. Just delay. Yun lang. Don't need to gamble anymore. You're up ahead anyways. Make them earn their points. Speaking of earning their points, you gotta make James Martinez work a bit harder rather than putting on the free throw line.
Martinez already with 20 big points in this game. Scored 10 in the first quarter alone. Kinda checked in the second and third, pero dito nakakapag-ambag na ulit siya sa fourth.
James Martinez actually works very hard. I was together with him in Powerade, and every practice, after practice, he'd do some drills, dribbling drills to try and improve his game. And he knew he wasn't playing too much behind JB Castro and the other guys, but still, it didn't stop him from working on his game.
Cagayan, time definitely not on their side. Teardrop doesn't work. Banga trying to board it. Taganas back on the floor to Viernes. Nakita si Martinez.
James Martinez, ang galing mag-link out talaga sa fast break. Another layup for him. 24 points now.
Dozen-point lead para dito sa Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Cagayan's got to go quicker than this. They're down 4 possessions.
Well, nothing happening for them. They're not really running anything on offense. Guys are just asking for the ball and trying to go one-on-one.
Banga with a jump hook. Wide left. Rebound battle goes to the outside. It will stay with Cagayan. Now Karangian is back on. They try and go immediately to Arce. Ball is batted back to Karangian. And it's been that kind of game. They've had the looks, they just couldn't send home the baskets.
Oh, that time open jumper. Cagayan hasn't been gun shy at all this game. Has taken a lot of shots. He's played pretty well though, but you know, they're gonna probably come up short in this game.
Viernes dancing with Isidre. Oh, what a look away! Kaso, sobrahan ng hakbang.
Tama lang. Good call by the
It
referees.
looked too beautiful,
Yeah,
Charles.
it did
A
look nice,
little
though.
too beautiful.
A little.
Ang kailangan bunuin dito ng Cagayan. They need some baskets and they need them quick. Isidre, it's not been that kind of night for him. We know he's got that shot.
Oh, he's made 3 3-pointers in this game, but of course, Arce again battling, not quitting, getting the basket. But off a timeout, they tried to draw up a play. They inbounded the ball to him, and he took a really tough shot. I mean, great contest there by Mark Lopez, but that's been the story of the game for Cagayan. Yung mga looks nila, really tough shots, and you have to credit the defense of Jumbo as nag-follow na si Taganas. Entering this half, he only had 1 foul.
Wala ko sinusugot kit. Perez ang ibinalik dito ni Coach Stephenson Chu. Arce takes care of those free throws. They are within 10. Ayaw ng Jumbo magpabaya dito. Siguraduhin nila susunod na sequence na to. Talo sa Kaida in their first outing the other day. They look to deal the same fate to Cagayan, who are making their league debuts in this game.
They just have to be smart. Just take care of the ball, milk the clock, and get a good look.
Viernes is working against Salcedo. Viernes looking to dance, wasting away some clock. Jeff Viernes, not that explosive a scoring night for him, but he has kept it in control. Viernes trying to feed his big man, forced to shoot. They lose possession. Arce on the run, looking to go down the middle, takes the contact, and will take 2 free throws. Mark Lopez taking the brunt of that. Siya nang inabot sa puso, pero siya pang napituan ng foul as he tried to block the way.
Arce having a really solid game. 21 points, 10 rebounds, so double-double for him, making 22 big points. Really, he's battled this whole game for Cagayan.
36.2 seconds remaining here. Cagayan now within 8. Mintis ka lang yung pangalawang free throw. And now, Jumbo Plastic will be tested at that free throw line. Si Viernes ang binigyan nila ng foul. Now shooters are being deployed here by Coach Josico. Napalitan na si Banga. Ito ni Makasling.
They need some three-pointers.
Viernes though steady at that line. He's coming off a 26-point explosion. Dito, 15 na ang ginagawa niya. It's been a quiet 15 for him. Dito na sa fourth talaga siya bumomba.
Oh. The second half, actually, doon siya nag-pick up.
Had what? Only 4 in the first half. Long 3 is missed, and that should do it. Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Makakabangon mula sa kanilang pagkadapa from their opening assignment, and they will climb to 1-1 sa ating team standings. James Martinez just dribbling away the time. And Cagayan Rising Sun will go down in defeat sa kanilang unang assignment as Jeff Martinez buries a 3 just before the buzzer, thinking quotient dito.
Quotient lang ba yun?
Ewan ko, pampadami ng points.
Marami na nga siya na-shoot eh.
So 88-75 ang ating final score, Charles. Jumbo Plastic, it wasn't that easy for them, pero yung poise nila showed in the end.